So before you watch The Summer I Turned Pretty, you should watch this video first, okay? Hey bestie, welcome back to my channel. Good to have you here, okay? So if this is your first time here, please don't hesitate to subscribe. Over here, I do a lot of reviews and recommendations on movies, series, K-dramas, products, and I also get to share some tips on career and job opportunities. So in summary, I do a lot of filtering, okay? So whatever thing you are out there thinking of using or should you watch this or not, Annie's Recap is the perfect channel you should check. So, and if you have any series you like me to watch or anything you would like me to talk about, please let me know, okay? So please subscribe so you don't get to miss out on any of these things I mentioned. So, few weeks ago, someone reached out that I should watch The Summer I Turned Pretty and share my thoughts on it. So this is the reason why I'm doing this video. So I'm doing this review and also letting you guys know what you should be expecting if you haven't watched it and if you have watched it. So let us discuss, right? So this is my little review on it. So before you watch The Summer I Turned Pretty, you should watch this video first, okay? So before I move further, right, I'm not supporting anybody because I've been seeing a lot of comments, right? People say they are for Jeremiah, and some say they are for Belly, some say they are for Conrad. So Annie's recap is for nobody, please. So this is my reason. Three of them had like a part to play. The main person I was not happy with is Belly. Belly is like the villain. So many people, I don't know why people keep saying that the villain it might be was Jeremiah. Some say the villain is Conrad. Conrad also have like a crazy thing to play. And I kind of also wasn't surprised knowing that Belly would end up with Conrad because technically that is it. They had to want what they want, right? So this is like a quick summary of what The Summer I Turned Pretty is about. So it's a teenage movie, right? So it's a teen movie, young adults to be precise, right? So these are it's centered on a lady called Belly. She is mixed between deciding who to end up with, Conrad or Jeremiah. So the parents of Conrad and Jeremiah, note Jeremiah and Conrad, they are brothers. So their mom already kind of wished that Belly would marry one of her son, and it's not something like they planned, right? So it's just something of, I wish your child is going to get married to my child. So backstory is that Belly's mom and Conrad's mom, they are best friends. So they've been best friends for like a very, very long time. When I say long time, I mean really long time. And they had this culture where every summer they all come to to Jeremiah's home, that's Conrad's mom's home. They come down to their place and have summer because Jeremiah's mom, they have a very beautiful summer place, like a summer home, a vacation home, you can call it whatever. So the home is large, it can contain any kind of family. So this is like a culture where everyone come together, enjoy themselves for that summer period, and after summer, they all go back. So this is something that has been going on for a very long time, right from when they were kids. So, and right from when they were kids, they've been so close. So this is a closeness where anyone that gets to see them would think that they are cousins, right? Because of that bond. So Belly also has a brother. So Belly's mom has two kids, and Conrad's mom to also have two kids. So you see how the chemistry, right? So this has been going on for a very, very long time. So it's always been Belly, Conrad, Jeremiah, and all that. So right from when they were small, Belly has always had an eye for Conrad. So she started having like a really big crush on Conrad. So I don't know if Conrad wasn't aware because Billy's brother, Billy's mom, even Conrad's mom, and also Jeremiah, they are also fully aware that this lady has a big crush on you. So the last summer they visited, I will call it the last summer because this was like a lot of things changed, a whole lot of things changed. This was not the usual summer, they just come, have fun, and all that. So, this is a summer where Billy turned pretty, according to her. So, personally, I would say she has always been beautiful. So, so I'm not going to waste much time giving back to back, right? So, I just want to give you like a light of that closeness, that bonding, and everything. Now moving to a little bit on Conrad. Conrad is just kind of a quiet, he's just this kind of quiet kind of person where he doesn't talk much, he doesn't say much. You know, all those kind of quiet teenage kids, right? They are always to themselves. I think the reason would be, one reason why he was behaving that way should be maybe because his mom was dying silently without their knowledge. So they were not aware. So when he discovered that the mom would soon be dying, that thing also affected his vibe and everything. So this is the period where Billy was expecting that Conrad would look at her in a woman-like way and he would stop seeing her as his little sister. She was really hoping and looking forward to that. So I don't want to say sadly, but kind of sadly, it took like a lot of work for Billy to get that right. So on the other hand, Jeremiah stopped seeing Billy like his bestie. Jeremiah stopped seeing Billy like, oh, my nigga, my guy, and all that. Instead, he started seeing her like a woman, like, oh wow, this lady is so beautiful. You understand? Without Billy even knowing. You understand? So it's just a thing of where Billy loves Conrad, right? Conrad doesn't love her that much, but Conrad also have a thing for her, but not that much compared to how she loves him, how she looks at him. Now, Jeremiah also likes Billy. Jeremiah loves Billy so much, just the way Billy loves Conrad. Now, Billy doesn't look at Jeremiah the way he is expecting her to. He just doesn't even look at her. He doesn't look at him rather. So he just sees him like my best friend, nothing else like that. So one thing, Billy, or rather, one thing, yeah, Billy realized that Conrad, there is no way Conrad is going to look at her that way. So she just had to like give up. I was really expecting her to give up sooner than that because all of us were rooting for that. I was rooting for that. I was like, look, if this guy doesn't want you, please look for somebody else. She did make effort looking for someone else, but it wasn't there. I think maybe the reason is because Conrad keeps saying Jeremiah. Conrad has always been in the picture, right? And Conrad has always been there. He just checks our box and everything. Conrad is a fine guy, so I can understand that kind of attraction. So it would take a while, but I really expected that she would have given up on Conrad. Like should have just crossed her mind. This is not going to work no matter what. So we expected that for a while, she was doing that up until Jeremiah expressed his feelings to her. Like, look, I know, but this is it. I have feelings for you and all that. So she knows that she doesn't like Jeremiah that much, but she just used Jeremiah to cover that space that Conrad didn't want to come in for. So she literally used Jeremiah just to guide herself. Maybe I would say she used him just to hold on to to Conrad. So whenever Conrad is ready for her, then she can just brush Jeremiah off, and that is it. That is just how it ended, which is really sad. I know some of you will be like, no, um, Jeremiah and she they dated for a very long time. They dated for a very long time. So it's a normal thing for Jeremiah to feel like she's going to love him, she love him and all that. But look, guys, it doesn't work that way. It really doesn't work that way. I don't even know why she was just so invested in that two guys. Personally, if I should find myself in that situation, if the person I want doesn't want me back, I'm done with that family. Like, I will move on, please. So it's either that person or it's nobody in your family, please. I'm done. And whatever thing that will make me change my mind to date your brother, trust me, there is nothing on earth that would make me to come back to you. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I do feel sad for Jeremiah though. I really do feel sad for Jeremiah because Jeremiah, in his mind, he was really hoping that at the end of it all, they'll end up together and life after and all that. But somehow, Conrad just had a way of coming in. And this is something I have to say for Conrad. Conrad really did dirty. Conrad really played a really dirty game. I really do hope that this time around I came back to her. He loves her way more than she loves him. Because if not, a guy that left it the first time, the second time, trust me, there is a big tendency that he would leave you the third time. It's very possible. It's very possible. Except the reason he left you the first time and second time, that reason doesn't come back. If that reason should come back, trust me, girls, that guy would still go and he will still come back. That is just how it works. If he go, he will still come back like, okay, keep going. So it's on you to decide if that's how you want to live your life for him. So for me, for Jeremiah, is that why are some guys that way? Like, this happens a lot within families. It can be your immediate sister, your brother, or it could actually be your cousins. For friends, people get, for friends I would kind of understand, right? For friends I would tolerate that, but not for your relation. You know for a fact that your brother, you, or rather, you know for a fact that your brother and this girl, they have some things together. So either they are dating or they were dating. The point there is something, there was a chemistry. There is a chemistry. But somehow you allow yourself to generate feelings for that person. And you shoot your shot, that person turns you down. You are still there, you're still giving that person that hope that, okay, let me just wait, let me just hold on to it. It is wrong. It is really, really wrong. I don't know why some family members do that. That's like a very bad character. If it's for friends, I'll just be like, well, if it didn't work out with this person, well, that doesn't mean you shouldn't work out with this other person, but not for family members, please. Like, leave that family alone, leave the person alone, go out there and find your own. So Jeremiah should never have taken Belly back, no matter what, no matter how she would paint it that she's done with Conrad, she's no longer interested in him. No matter what, he would have never taken her back. Like, he would have just allowed that love just die off. If you can't find somebody else, you just stay. You understand? And Belly, on the other hand, Belly, I would just say Belly is the one that actually enjoyed at the end. Yeah, because at the end she dated Jeremiah and she's now getting married, and she got married to Conrad. So bestie, this is my review for The Summer I Turned Pretty. So I would just give it a 5/10. The acting was just boring, like really, really boring. But they do have like a really good storyline, but the delivery was a bit poor. I think maybe because I'm saying it from the fact that it's from Young Teen, but even at that, I still feel that they would have done better, right? Make the viewers hooked. Let me just put it that way. So the delivery was poor. It was really boring, like really super boring. So if you are yet to watch it, best believe that it's going to be boring for you. I'm not even capping. But the storyline, perfect. I love the storyline. I love the storyline. So because of the storyline, I'm even giving it a 5/10. And is it a series I would recommend? Honestly, no. No, because it's not a series I would say you need to watch it. You have to watch it. No. So, but if you are interested in watching it, please go ahead and watch it, okay? It might end up being enjoyable for you, right? But from other people and also me, it's not as enjoyable like I imagined. You understand? So, if you're interested in watching The Summer It Turned Pretty, I would recommend you go ahead and watch this video first so you get to know what you are expecting, okay? So review, this is my review for it, okay? So thank you so much for watching down till this end. I really do appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Look, I love each time you watch, each time you view, each time you like, each time you share, comment. I really love it. I appreciate it, and I am so happy. I am so, so happy. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks for subscribing. If you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe so you don't miss out on interesting reviews and recommendations, so you don't end up wasting your data or wasting your money buying something that if you knew, you would never have bought it. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Until then, keep rewatching. Okay, so subscribe, share Annie's recap, and see you in my next video. Bye guys.